look creepy at all. Sprinkle some fall vibes on y'all. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley. I am a creative writer, just paving that creative writing life for myself. And I did preemptively record a different intro for this video because I was thinking I would just do another type of vlog, writing vlog, where I was just gonna see how much writing I got done this week. But then I literally realized that it is almost October. And what is October? PrepTober. So, and although I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna be doing in terms of NaNoWriMo, I do have a lot of ideas for possibilities of what I could be working on. I think where I'm at right now at the last week of September is that I am going to be trying to work or continue to work on my novel that I'm currently rewriting. But since I am planning on going to this Colorado writing retreat where I will be having to spend an entire month writing a book in the format of NaNoWriMo, I'm trying to get 50,000 words in 1 month while living in rural Colorado. Exciting stuff. I figured I would use PrepTober in order to preemptively write an outline and prep for whatever I'm going to be writing next May, as well as doing some review stuff for my current work in progress, A Dance of Shadows, because I think that, especially because the last couple of weeks I've been working primarily on short stories with the Bradbury Challenge, which I'll link up here, that I kind of lost sight of my novel and how it was progressing. And I know like where I am in terms of I still am on chapter 10. I need to figure out how that will go through in terms of the parts. One of my main concerns right now is that because I have so many characters and the chapters are kind of long, on the long like end of the scale, if you know what I mean. I am just like a tad bit worried that there's too much space in between where like one character's chapter ends and the next. So like chapter 10 is Jacob, but his last chapter was chapter 3, which means that there was 7 chapters in between them. Yeah, so I kind of have to do a little bit of work in terms of making sure the spacing is really what I want. A part of me thinks I should just go ahead and rewrite it because it's brand new stuff. It's things that did not happen in the first draft of the novel. It's kind of where my plot points change between the first draft, well, second draft, and this third draft, which is a major rewrite. So it's not just like rewriting things that already happened in the first draft. It is literally rewriting in terms of the first 7 chapters stayed pretty much the same, but after chapter 7 it gets a lot different, in mostly with Evelyn and Jacob, and then a bit with Dana. Will is the most consistent out of all of them until like a certain point, and then his will branch off as well. So I'm kind of in this place of not being like scared to start the new material, but also being like, I need to start the new material. So October, I think like one of my main goals for October would be 1, to plan and outline something new so that I at least have something readily available, because truth is I don't know how long this rewrite is going to take, and I think I need to sit back and take advantage of the fact of PrepTober and still using it to practice my outlining skills so that I'll at least have something that I can work on in May when I go to Colorado. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with that whole thing. I think, yeah, so this is my prepping for PrepTober video on a basic level. So what I'm gonna do is I have my bullet journal that I haven't touched in like so long and I think I'm just gonna take some time to plan out what I'm doing this week and where I'm gonna like, because I still have that second half of the Bradbury video to edit, so I can get that out this week as well. But then Friday is October 1st, and I kind of, maybe this video will even go out before the second half of the Bradbury stuff. I'm not sure. That might be better actually, because then I'll have, I'm like not sitting well because then I'll have both. I don't know, it'll just be like a really nice reprieve from everything that's been Bradbury stuff the last 2 weeks. So I am planning some more like kind of educational stuff, not just vlogs. So stay tuned for that. I need to record them still, but once I record it, I will try to get those out and try to get a few more videos out. And then I was wondering too, like, what are you guys interested in for NaNoWriMo? Like, what would be really motivating for you to watch or stay in tune with? I do really want to try to get into live streaming and live streaming some sprints for NaNoWriMo, but I do want to wait until I have at least 100 subscribers, so that's still my goal. So take a moment here if you're one of my unsubscribed viewers. I was taking a look at my statistics or whatever because I found that like incredibly interesting that over 150 of my views this month were from unsubscribed viewers, and then another, I think it was like 60-70 views were from my actual subscribers, people who are subscribed to my channel. So if you're one of those unsubscribed people and you enjoy my content, please feel free to subscribe if you want to and hit the little notification bell, because that way you'll be notified every time I post or upload a new video, and that is always really nice, especially if you like my stuff. And it's free and it supports me and it gets my videos out to a wider audience. So I would greatly appreciate it if you do that. But anyways, so we're just gonna do some journaling. I want to start like figuring out trying to post a little bit more on Instagram and growing my author Instagram, because I feel like that's also a huge component in growing a author platform, and that's part of the reason why I started this YouTube channel to begin with, was to start growing my author platform, even though I'm not technically published yet. I mean, I am technically published. I have a couple of short stories and a poem that I published in 2016, but I don't necessarily count that publication anymore because it was open for anyone up to the age of 23 when I published, and I was 18 at the time. And now it's only publishing high school creative writing. So I do feel a little estranged from that journal, and I don't even know if it's still going. It was really small, but I got 10 copies as payment. So it was an actual publication. I'm not making it up, I swear. I also want to start rereading Save the Cat Writes a Novel, because I feel like that was super helpful when I was doing NaNoWriMo last year when I was writing Only Human. So if you want to check out those vlogs, those are up here. Oh my gosh, that was a flashback. That was a whole year ago. I'm just like thinking about that now. I was like, dang, I haven't even read that novel since I finished it, I think in February. It took me from November through February to write that one. So I have to do that as well. I'm trying to think what else like I need to do for PrepTober, but it's like I'm not even in PrepTober. Again, it's like prepping for PrepTober. I want to make that calendar, and I want to be consistent and try to create some like Instagram posts that I can post throughout October and stuff like that. So let me know in the comments what you are working on this PrepTober / NaNoWriMo. I'm very interested in hearing about all your different projects and stuff. Do you want live streams? What times of the day work best for your live stream sprints? If you're interested in sprints, that is. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I guess my goals are to prep. Yeah, there's a lot that I want to do in October. How to write a book, info videos, like little tips and tricks types of thing, because I haven't really made a ton of those videos, and I think it would be really fun to at least try a couple out during PrepTober. And then same for NaNoWriMo. Chugging through for NaNoWriMo. So let me know what kind of content you like viewing during that time, because that would be helpful for me to know as well, so I can kind of cater to who likes watching my channel. Alright, that's it for me for now. So if you're liking what you're seeing, give it a thumbs up. I am going to journal for a little bit now while I'm waiting for dinner, and then I will show you what is going on for this October goals for October video. Alright, hello. I just wanted to update you quick before I went to bed because it's been a couple of days. It is Thursday now, but this is kind of where I'm at. So I have my October, kind of what I'm doing, kind of my outline for video ideas. And then I have my to-do list, kind of for my PrepTober. So I have make plan for my Dance of Shadows rewrite, outline for new novel to write this May, if not sooner. And then I want to reread a lot of my old stuff. So I want to reread novella I wrote back in summer of 2018, I think, called Creatures of Fire and Stone. I haven't read it literally since I finished it back in 2018, so I think it'd be a really fun idea and a fun video just to record myself rereading something I wrote 3 years ago. I think it would be really interesting. I want to reread Only Human, which is the NaNoWriMo story that I wrote last year. I do think that I kind of want to write a sequel for it, so it might be fun to reread it and see if maybe that's the book that I want to outline for this next project. I also want to reread The Price of Nonsense, which is a poetry chapbook that I wrote during spring of COVID season, the start of COVID, because I was auditing one of my professor's classes and we were writing a poetry chapbook, and I never like fully fleshed it out. There's a couple of poems in there that I really wanted to revise and add on to and make bigger, I guess. So I want to do that, and I just haven't had the time yet, so I kind of want to read through what I have, make a plan, and maybe that'll be something for maybe January would be a good time for that, and go into some poetry. I also want to finish this craft book that I'm reading because it has been a long time coming now for this craft book that I am reading, that I just haven't been making the time for it and haven't been reading it. So I need to just like sit down and force myself to read it, because craft books are super helpful in reading and writing and all of it. Then I have officially decided too that I will be applying for grad school this year. So I'm also going to try to write at least 5 of my personal essays, hopefully. I do have both October and November to write these personal essays, but I want to make sure that I'm kind of staying on top of it, especially with school being so draining, all-encompassing life for work and stuff. Yeah, so I want to make sure that I get that done, that I do that, and oh my gosh, what else? Then once I decide what I'm going to be writing new, I would love to kind of flesh out some of those character arts, setting, that kind of thing, as I'm recording videos for October and November as well. And then I would also love to like pre-make some fun Instagram posts for NaNoWriMo to try to do those like daily like word count update type posts. I think that would be super fun and motivating as well to try to get my words in every day. So I want to use Canva, and I want to try to preemptively make some different layouts, so that I can kind of pick which one I want to use on a given day based on how I'm feeling, and post and try to build up my Instagram presence a little bit for my author life, author presence type thing. Then on here too, I put a little, I don't know if you can see this well, I put goals right there by each week, so that I can be a little bit more specific in the goals that I'm doing, which video I'm trying to get out with this week, writing goals as well, in terms of how I'm going to delegate this to-do list. So the first one, tomorrow's the first day of October, tomorrow's Friday, October 1st, and then I'm going to be pretty busy on Saturday as well. One of my friends invited me to do this like murder mystery thing with the Ripper in a city kind of close to me, so we're gonna drive down there on Saturday, and it's like a whole day thing. So I don't think I'm gonna get too much done this week, but I do want to edit this video and try to post this week, and then I want to finish up that third part of the I tried writing like Ray Bradbury video, because that one went on for forever. So I still have one more part of that video to finish up editing, and then I want to post that just so that it's like completely done. I did it. It's over. Yeah, that's like it for me right now, I think. I don't even know. And I made a little key for like video, Instagram. I'm trying to figure out social media, all that social media stuff. So I'm hoping to get better at it as time progresses, and I will keep y'all posted with me as it goes. With that said, I'm gonna call it a night. I think that's it really for my prep with me for PrepTober. I wanted to get my bullet journal spread done. I have most of my goals that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna update as each week goes, so I didn't think that would be the end of the video, but I guess this is the end of the video. So make sure to subscribe if you liked what you saw, give it a big old thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video, and I will catch y'all soon with another one. Subscribe! Bye!